Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kiana and I am the owner of both KG Cups Boutique and KG Essential Oil Soaps. Both those links will be down below if you are interested in anything in any videos that I have recently made. So, before I get into what I'm going to do today, I do want to mention that I sold out. Well, I've made more now, but Sunday I've actually sold out on my turmeric soap and my lavender essential oil soap, and a couple of my sweet orange has gone, but it didn't sell out. So the turmeric and the lavender essential oil soap were the two that sold out. I restocked up on the turmeric and the lavender. Now, in today's video, we are going to be making the Bergamot essential oil soap. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I know it's the Bergamot. So that'll be the soap that we're making today, and we're gonna get right into that. So before we get started, I wanted to mention that I'm going to be doing this soap just a little different. I would be making this an actual 2-layer soap, and the problem that I'm having that we might be able to fix is that this is the color that comes on the Bergamot. I'm holding it right. The Bergamot essential oil. And the color that I have is lime green. So that's a lighter green. So what I'm going to have to do is, in my little cup, I'm going to have to put some of this green in there and add just a little tip of black to see if I can darken up the green without messing up the color. So that's what we're going to try today. And hopefully I get the color I'm looking for, because I don't want to put it directly in the soap just in case the color didn't come out properly. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to test the color out in this cup here. But we are making a 2-layer soap, and let's get right into it. So let's get our soap cut and melted. So before I start actually working on my soap base, we want to make sure we get our color right first. So I'm going to add a little bit of rubbing alcohol to my cup, and we're going to get the color situated before we even start with the soap. So let me start that now. I'm just going to add a little bit of rubbing alcohol to my cup. Then we're going to start with our green. Our lime green, because I don't have a dark green. If I already had a dark green, I wouldn't have to go through this, but since I don't right now, until I get some, I have to make some adjustments. So we're going to add our green first. Just a little bit. See, I don't know if you can see, the green is too light. So we want to darken that up. Now that I got my green in the cup, we're gonna add just a little bit of black. Just a little bit to kind of get it to darken up. I hope I don't mess this up. Come on out. Start with that little bit first. I don't have a spoon or anything, so I'm using my spatula to stir it. It looks like it's darkening it up a little bit. I want to make sure I'm getting the right color. Might add just a little bit more. Just doing a color match. I think that should be dark enough. It should be. You can't see it in the camera. And in the camera it still looks a little light. But I don't want to add too, I'll just add a little bit more. Okay, that should be it. It seems like I'm adding a lot, but I'm not. It's just like little sprinkles of it. All right. Now that I should be satisfied with that color, I think that's close. It's close. I think that's close enough, right? Seems just a little bit darker, but when I add it to the white soap, it shouldn't be as dark. I think that's close enough. So, let's get our soap ready. Again, this is 1 pound of soap. I always do 1 pound of soap just for now. Unless I need it to make more, then I would use 2 pounds or more. But when I do videos like this, I usually just start off with 1 pound. I do also hope that I mixed enough color for this 1 pound of soap. I mean, if I have to add a little more to the actual soap base, at least I know that the black actually helps without ruining the color too much. So then I'll just add a little bit more green and black to the actual soap mix once we get it all melted down, if I didn't make enough to color the white, because this is 1 pound of soap and white might interfere with the color just a little bit since the soap is not clear. Getting this last piece cut down, and then we can start melting. As I did mention before, my microwave takes at least 3 30-second intervals to melt my soap. So I will be putting this soap in the microwave at least 3 times, stirring in between each 30 seconds to get my soap completely melted down. So we'll add it to our container now. Okay, it's in this container. Let's get it melted. Okay, that was once. This was twice. Now let's get in there for the 3rd time to get the rest of our chunks out. And that was the 3rd and final time. So now that all my soap is melted up, I'm doing 2 layers. So instead of coloring this whole thing, I'm going to take some of this and put it in this container here, because I want some of my soap base to stay white and some of it is going to be green. So I'm going to add some. First, let me check my temperature, make sure we are good. We're at a 143. So we're going to add some of this to here, because I don't want to use all of it. So I want some green, some white. Now we're going to add our essential oil, our bergamot essential oil, to our soap base. Just 1. 2. I'm just gonna add 3. Okay, now we're gonna mix that in. And then we'll start adding our color to it. This one will be green and the other one will stay white for my second layer. Now by the time I get to my second layer, I might have to reheat it, because you do have to wait for this to set for a little while before you add your second color. Add the second layer to it. So you're gonna want to let this get a little jelly-like before you can set it. Set the second layer on top. Make sure that's all I want for. All right. Now let's add our color. So the color we put together, we're gonna add that to here. Perfect. And give that a mix and see what it come out to be. So apparently that did not do much. Bear with me, I'm working on it. I'm gonna add some more green. Okay, add our green. I knew I was gonna have to do this, because the white definitely doesn't give me a dark green. This definitely gives me a light green. So I have gotten the color the best I can, because the white, it kind of makes it hard to get the color that I'm looking for, but I guess this would be dark enough. So what we're gonna do is check the temperature now and start getting the soap inside of the molding for our first layer to set. So we're gonna check the temperature. And we're at a 124. So we're gonna start getting this first layer into our molding here. Make sure it's mixed good, because I want it to go in there smoothly. Okay, first layer going in. make sure it's enough to fill all of these up before I bring them up just a little bit more. Then I'll add my white. Okay, that should be good. That should be good right there, and then our white will go in as soon as this gets set enough. And we're gonna get the bubbles out, so we're gonna spray on alcohol. Okay. Now we're gonna wait for this to set, and I'll be back to add the second layer to the soap base. So I've actually let the soap sit a little while, enough for it to harden a little bit. I mean, I don't want to push too hard, but it's hard enough for me to add my second layer to the top of it. So that is what we're gonna do right now. First, we're gonna check our temperature of the white soap, because I reheated it so that we can get it on here. So we're gonna check the temperature, see where we at. We're at 137. So we're gonna start adding our second layer. I'm gonna spray some rubbing alcohol on the top of this so that our second layer will stick. And we're gonna get this poured on top. That's our second layer, and we're gonna have that sit. And let that cure. Got our rubbing alcohol to get the bubbles out. Now we're gonna come back when this is all done, and we'll be able to unmold it and see how they came out. So I'll see you guys when they're finished. Okay, so it has been 3 hours and our soap is ready to be unmolded. So let's take a look and check how the soap has came out. Okay, we're down here. It looks bright because the white is kind of reflecting on the light in the kitchen. But we're gonna start unmolding our soap now so we can check how they came out. And hopefully, I'm satisfied. So let's get this unmolded.
You see me when I put my hand over there. And you see me when I put my hand over there. Unless those that we can't do that.
I don't know if you see it. See, it's two different layers. You got white and green. White and green. Just like how I wanted it. Perfect.
It's so beautiful. Can I take it out for you? Can I take it out for you? But I know how to do
See
it.
the two layers? You got the white and the green. The top is
Right.
green and the bottom is white. They look good to me. I'm satisfied.
You take out that one. I have to get this one.
No, because they're hard to take out.
Mommy.
There you are.
Mommy.
That's the third one.
I can know how to take it out. I know how to take it out. I do it last.
And that's the last one.
Can I feel it, please? Can I fit, please?
And that's our Bergamot soaps.
Why you made it
I
like
still wish it was a darker green, but I'm satisfied.
this is so cool.
So that's all the soaps unmolded.
Can I feel it?
Perfect. So that makes the end of this video. If you have enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It helps out a lot. And if you are interested in anything that you have seen in any of my videos, both links to both my shops are down below at all times. Not only that, I have a cup for the day. Before I end my video, the cup for the day, which I just recently made 2 days ago, is this. This is now available in my cup shop. That link is also down below right along with my soap shop. If you are interested in this cup, click that link and you will be able to find it there. So with that being said, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.